You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle, so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother. Cover my sister. Them who under pressure. Cover the preacher. Every church worker. The young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me, man. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover my mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation, grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Drizzy Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Yes, indeed. And again, welcome to the village. I'm your co-host, Uncle Tommy. I'm going to be joined by Professor Wall Street, but I already have Mr. COP in. Welcome, Mr. COP.
Good evening to you, Uncle Tommy.
Good evening, my good friend.
Or everything. Professor Wall Street, like he late this evening.
Yeah, well, he's a very busy man. He should be here shortly.
Then, we will pick up that slack.
Till then, we could carry on.
Yes, we could pick up that slack. And you have responsible host over here. Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. I hope everything is fine. It's a beautiful Thursday afternoon. We had a little rain today in Trinidad, but sunny, rain and sun.
Well, it's the time of year.
Yeah, it was nice. Huh? I was trying to finish up some work in the garden there this evening. It's a good thing I jump on over here. Because finishing up some work and I say, nah, let me just put on that work over there and try to get in over here. Uncle Tommy.
You would have had to put on lights.
No, you put on a headlight. You have a headlight and you're doing what you're doing. No?
Oh, okay.
It's nice to spray your plants at them 7 o'clock in the night. For insects, when all them insects and them want to hit your tomatoes and hit your okra and bite up at the chassis, you put on your headlight and you put your spray can on your back and you go out over there and you get rid of all of them.
How safe is that stuff that you're spraying with?
Well, I don't spray with chemical really. I make my own chemical to spray.
You make your own formula?
I make my own chemical and thing with orange peel and thing. I'll soak orange peel and thing. I will pump up garlic and thing and soak garlic and thing in water and thing and with orange peel and thing and I spray with them thing.
Well,
thing good.
Yeah, well, you know your stuff because you've been at it. You have to know what you're doing. And congratulations.
I don't like too much chemical and thing. I like it natural. I like natural fruits and vegetables. And it have ways of growing those things that you don't have to use too much chemical and
Welcome, Professor Wall.
Hey, welcome.
Professor Wall Street.
Yeah.
Good afternoon to you, brother.
Good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon to everyone in the chat, in the village. Of course, it's always a pleasure to be here. How are you guys going?
Fabulous, fabulicious.
You have to live again, Professor.
Yeah. So we're going on, right?
Yeah. I said to have two live again up.
Yeah. What is happening? The platform we have now a horizontal live and a vertical live, but all the numbers go into one.
So how long, Tommy? Where you seen in Trinidad? Why you right from wrong?
Yeah, some people like to see it horizontal. Some people like to see it vertical. So, like, I can see both horizontal and vertical. Tommy, you should be able to see both horizontal and vertical.
I saw them both, but I got rid of the horizontals. Now I'm just vertical.
Okay, all right. So I am both horizontal and vertical. So I mean, I am good with that. But it's two live, same thing. We get all the same information that people are putting in the chat. We get all the information. So if the people is horizontal and vertical, that's just the new way of the platform doing it. So we don't really have any control over it. You know, so it's not really our problem. But we,
Well, I agree with you.
We originating. We originating, we imitating.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong if you show more of me, more of Uncle Tommy, and more of you. Nothing wrong if we show that.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong. But
so what do you think about?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No. You was gonna say what you think about.
What do you think about the Prime Minister stand on the Brian Lara Stadium?
It's interesting that you talk about
Brian
that.
Lara Cricket Academy.
Yeah. My take is this, I am a sports person. And let me say this. I am biased in this situation. I'm telling you from the front. Whenever I used to go to Trinidad for Carnival, I couldn't train at the Hazy Crawford Stadium because they're having carnival events at the Hazy Crawford Stadium, right? One of the few stadiums you could use the running track. Well, you know I love track already, right? And I said, well, where is this boy? We can't use, and then they put in all kind of steel on the track. That has mash up a track quick. Right? So I full 100 endorse anything that the government is doing to safeguard the athletic facilities of Trinidad and Tobago, because we do have a whole lot of them. So I am full 100 with that, full 100. You understand? And so go ahead.
Let Uncle Tommy go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with. I'm in agreement with safeguarding the sporting facilities because it's expensive to maintain them.
I thought there was going to be. I thought there was going to be a button there, Tony.
So it's expensive to maintain the sporting facilities.
But what people don't usually. Go ahead, COP. Go ahead.
A cricketer, Brian Lara Cricket Academy should never have promoters on them higher in there to have fet and thing. And I am a resident of the Turuba area.
So you get a full blast.
I know what that noise is. No, well, I different. I sound proper. But the ATC buildings and them, they are not. And most of them buildings and them high-rise buildings that facing the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. When that base hit them building and them senior citizens, them is for years I hear them all, oh God, Mr. COP, oh gosh, what are you going to do about that? What are you going to do about that? The Prime Minister speak on she platform, she campaigning platform that when anytime you make she Prime Minister, she going to have noise control laws and stop them thing. I see it as promise made and promise deliver.
Correct.
The residents in Turuba could not take that no more. I see people die. I see people get sick off of them noise and them. Because when a heart patient and a diabetic patient and you don't have high blood pressure and 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, you can't rest. You take your tablet and you can't rest. And you only hear that boom, 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 boom in your head. That easy thing, So I'm glad they stop that over there. That shouldn't be a tolerated and allowed over there. Let them promoters and them Professor Wall Street. You see why that 35 acres of land that Pantry go hard in St. Augustine over there. You see how that could have developed for promoters and them to go over there and rent there? Out of residential area, out of community area. But they broaden the horizon. They think business wise at all. They want the PNM to give an Indian man in India to have a cricket club over there and damage we own cricket club over here. Ministry of Tourism and all of them could have collided together.
Yeah. COP Internet getting a little trouble.
Yeah.
I'm back on the enter.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get you back. Get you back there.
Yeah, but
I feel sometimes running the room over there and wanting to feel the internet.
I want to congratulate a good friend of ours, Jelly Bun, JB. His son has made the Trinidad and Tobago soccer team. Roald Mitchell.
Correct is right. Yep.
From New Jersey.
Yeah, I saw that.
Parents are from Trinidad, Ralda and Jelly Bun.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Tommy, as you said that, right? He was awarded. I was the keynote speaker at the flag raising ceremony in East Orange, and they honored him too as well there. You know, a nice young man, and nice to see that he plays for the Red Bulls up here. You know, the Red Bulls right over there in Harrison.
Right.
You know, and he's been having a bumper season, and it's good to see that. You know, a son of the soil, his father and mother of the soil, he was called into the team. You know, and I think that the game is tonight, right?
Yep.
I think that, you know, if he get in, I think he could do Trinbago and Jersey very proud. To know that he's a fella that come out of the bubbles of New Jersey right here in New Jersey. You understand?
Yep. Youngster.
So we're very proud to have a person like that, and Dwight York see the future in him, because he's the future of Trinidad and Tobago, you know.
Yeah,
he does very well for the Red Bulls, very, very well.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but you see, some people were upset with when the government decided to move citizenship down a little lower down on the rank now. So we, as a nation of 1.4 million, can become more competitive in not just football, but in track and field, in basketball, in swimming, in all these events. They are still trained. Look at myself, for example, right? I ran for USA for years upon years upon years. And I finally decided, you know what? Let me go back to my roots. Let me go back to Trinidad and Tobago, to run for Trinidad and Tobago. And these young men are very proud to put on the red, white, and black. They're very, very proud. And their parents are proud too, because their parents may not even made a Trinidad and Tobago team. They may have played soccer or football, but they may not even have made a Trinidad and Tobago team. So it's a proud thing, you know, for these families to see their kid, you know, and playing for Trinidad and Tobago, red, white, and black. So, you know, the government made a very, very good decision, you know, in order to do this. And think about it. The PNM was in 10 years in office. 10 years. They never even thought about that.
And they killed sports.
They could care less about sports. As a matter of fact, if the PNM could have a fete every week in Brian Lara Stadium, Brian Lara Academy, they will have a fete every single weekend day. Them don't care about it. If they can
and they get complimentary VIP ticket.
All of them. And free rum.
And they get complimentary VIP ticket. Yeah.
Yeah, and free rum. Don't forget the free rum. Yeah. They will have in AZ Copper Stadium, right? They will have it in Larry Gomes. They'll have it in Otto Bolden. And they might resurface Garakara Park. And they will have one in there too. Right? If all don't know about Garakara Park, these are Southern games down there. Yeah? And they will have it in there too. Them didn't care about sports. You know, folks, when I see what going on with the Gonzalez family in Trinidad and Tobago, think about that now, boy. Think about that.
This happening.
The election was on the 20th of April. on April the 30th, they signed an agreement. Yeah. And we go play the video with
no government in office. With no government, mention no government in office.
None.
Professor Wall Street, it didn't have no government in office.
None. No government. And all you go tell me that that government is now wicked and evil government? That government? And they want to make all kind of excuse. And people want to know, this fella, Storm, he's a big real estate developer, right? And he said he was making $25,000.
No
BIR number.
With no BIR number. Or they make
with
it
no
make
BIR
sense.
number.
None.
And the application form. And the application form with a no BIR number.
He conveniently left it
but
off.
If I apply for HTC also, if I applying for that and I don't have a BIR number, I can't get it. I had to go and get a BIR number. Professor Wall Street, you don't feel that is as how to sign off that on the 30th of April. That is a business deal that they try to accomplish fast.
Of course.
Because how it is, a wife, a son, and a daughter can get 3 hypothetical and established places at the same time. And those buildings and them subsidized by taxpaying dollar. And how taxpaying dollar could subsidize that building and then HGC now come and put that building on the free market? How that could happen? How subsidized building could go on the free market? Why is we don't subsidize that? For millionaires to buy it. And they say it on the free market, anybody could apply for it. If anybody could apply for that, I believe in my heart, Faris Alwari would buy all that. If that was really on the free market, Faris Alwari and Rohan Sanan and them would have buy all them building and them. If that was on the free market. Tax funded buildings like that is taxpayers' property. And taxpayers' property should never be on the open market without we knowing.
Yeah, but COP, also the question is that. Go ahead. All right.
You go ahead now.
Yeah. The question. She had a lease to own, and I think the lease was $2,700 and something a month. A lease to own, $2,700 and something a month. And she had to get a co-signer.
Yeah.
A co-signer. Right? So I don't know how they just do real estate in Trinidad and Tobago. I really don't know. So I don't really want to give an opinion on that. But, it's just that I am wondering that if you can't afford the mortgage, how could you still get your name on that apartment or condo, whatever it is, and you can't afford the mortgage and somebody else? So I really don't know. It just, folks, you know what I say? A fish doesn't rotten from the tail. This rotten. And people want to say, well, them is Trinidadians. Okay, the Trinidadians.
But that could happen. That could happen. That could happen, Wall Street. If the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Prime Minister friends, why it can happen? If the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and Keith Rowley is friends, why that can happen? And I control AGC. I could bully the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, and I could tell AGC, do this and do that. But them run down something to finish a deal after the general election. Somebody in AGC supposed to be held accountable for that. And when the acting president signed off Babulal the other day, the Guardian media say they shall wait until the president come, and when it's until the president come, it's just like this now. HGC supposed to wait until it have a government in place.
Yep.
Till a government sworn in before they sign off on anything. What else them sign off on again?
Yep. You know, COP.
You ask myself them question.
Yeah, COP and Tommy is interesting, eh? So I was listening, or I read the response from the Honorable Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Ralph Gonsalves. And with my analytical mind, and I will play it for you guys, eh? Hear what Ralph Gonsalves stated. He said that St. Vincent and the Grenadines is ranked either 31 or 32 on the Corruption Perception Index. And all you know, we have brought to you here, if you've been a long time, the Corruption Perception Index. And I said, well, wait now, I said, 31 to 32 is good, eh? It's good. The lower you are, the least corrupted you are. So St. Vincent and the Grenadines is ranked 31 to 32, right? Or stay with me here, stay with me. So I went to the Corruption Perception Index to fact check it, to be sure. When I go there, I say, yeah, boy, St. Vincent is 32. I say, boy, I say, Ralph, round of applause, boy. Here is the but, Tommy. You live in a country that is low on the Corruption Perception Index to come to do business in a country that is ranked 82, 82nd, where Trinidad is ranked on the Corruption Perception Index. Think about that. You live in a least corrupted country to come to a more corrupted country to do business. Olio, make that make sense, man. Make that make sense, Tommy. COP. You live in your country, and he put this in the domain, you know. He put this out in the public domain. But you see, I have to say that since I always kind of stay up on the Corruption Perception Index, because that's important. And in teaching global business, you talk about the Corruption Perception Index too. And I say, well, Ralph can just put his foot in the mouth, you know. The pot in the kitchen was hot, and he put his pot in the kitchen. He put his hand in the hot pot in the kitchen. Yeah.
It's not oil in it. It's not oil in it.
And I'm saying, but wait, I say, well, Ralph, you really tell people St. Vincent ranked 32nd and 31st or 32nd on the Corruption Perception Index? No, Tommy and COP, let me think about this. If your country is ranked, right, you are about 50 spots above Trinidad and Tobago in the Corruption Perception Index. Right? So he had to know this, right? Because he quoted it. He knew this. Why would you go to a country that's ranked 82nd on the Corruption Perception Index to do business? Why? How? And don't forget, therefore, because
Professor Wall Street, the ministers and them transparent, the business people them transparent. But if the prime minister not transparent, that is why he will do business with Trinidad. If the prime minister, so the ministers and the business people are them over there transparent, and they're dealing too much in corruption. But we have to ask ourselves if the prime minister over there corrupted, and then again, the hurricane blow down the wife, family, mother, them house and thing. All you find it strange how they didn't want to develop back the home over there and acquire and build homes and everybody. Why they wanted to? Why the wife, the son, the daughter want to move away from St. Vincent and the Grenadines and live in Trinidad? Why? How it is a prime minister? How much people are living in St. Vincent and the Grenadines? Not even 100,000 people.
Let me see that. Let me see where the population.
And use the longest lasting prime minister in the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
Use the longest lasting prime minister in the Caribbean. And you could buy properties in Trinidad for over $4 million. You feel these citizens them in St. Vincent and the Grenadines watching that?
Well, we'll find out soon
It's
because they have
only
an
when
election.
people don't want to expose. It's only when people don't want to expose the corrupted part that is buy properties in next country, not for the citizens and them in that country to recognize and see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
That is what happened over. That is how I see it.
Well, COP and Professor, we'll find out soon if the citizens of St. Vincent are watching.
You check the numbers of
yeah, 100,616, 100,000. You live in a country which 100,000 people ranked 32nd on the Corruption Perception Index. To come to a country that's ranked 82nd on the Corruption Perception Index, right? To do business. Think about that. Think about that, right? All it make sense now.
But the governor, Professor Wall Street, to govern a country with 100,600, and you could buy properties for over $4 million, more than that. Where you getting these monies from?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You pay can buy all them things. When you're corrupted, you just buy houses all over the Caribbean and them.
You think it's easy?
Not face citizens to see what's going on. That's why I believe it. Your view, Uncle Tommy.
Go ahead, Uncle Tommy.
Yeah, so these guys spend money all over, including in the United States, North America, and in Europe.
Yeah, I mean, if so, this is something in the St. Vincent Times, right? When I approached, hold on, let me see if I could remove that there for a minute. This is the St. Vincent Times. St. Vincent, when approached by St. Vincent Times, Gonzalez maintained a diplomatic stand. I own several businesses and I'm a realtor, he stated. Storm remained tight-lipped about Miami condo, right? So here is the thing. If these apartments is supposed to have a certain amount, a limit, as far as amount of money you're making, right? And I am asking the questions. So he didn't have to meet that minimum limit or maximum limit, right? He didn't have to meet that. So folks can help me with that, because I don't understand the real estate business in Trinidad and Tobago, how HGC does do things, but I can tell you this, right? I can tell you that my family, who's a police officer, have applied for an HGC house now for over 20-something years with all her documentation, everything that's needed, and she's still on the waiting list to get a house. She's still on the waiting list. All make it make sense now.
It have people waiting for HGC house 40 years. It have people waiting for HGC house 40 years. It have people passed away and the application inside there promise a house 20 years and 30 years ago. With everything right. But why HGC didn't do 2 days after election give out 500 houses one time to citizens of this country, and it had them pack up over there? Why didn't do that? Professor Wall Street.
That's a good question.
We have to ask the authorities and them, those corruption that they're revealing, people must be held accountable for that. And I am saying, although fool me, make sure them statistics that they're revealing, we can see is misconduct in public office. Hold people accountable. Let people pay the penalty for that. And people must be held accountable for that.
So it's
not the PNM in power again.
Yeah.
It's the United National Congress in power, and them thing that they're revealing, hold people accountable.
Correct is right. I want you all to listen. Yeah, this is the response from the Prime Minister of St. Vincent, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. Take a listen to this.
Gonsalves slams spurious HDC, claims my kids are Trinis. SVG Prime Minister denies political interference, says family purchases were legitimate transactions. Port of Spain, St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, emphatically denied last night that he sought any favors from former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley or anyone in the People's National Movement to facilitate the acquisition of 3 apartments at Victoria Key in Diego Martin for his wife, son, and daughter. In a telephone interview with The Express, the embattled Prime Minister dismissed claims made by Minister in the Ministry of Housing Anil Roberts as spurious, insisting the apartment purchases were lawfully conducted without any political interference whatsoever. Gonsalves deployed what appears to be his primary defense, claiming his wife is Trinidadian and that his children, Storm and Soleil, are Trinidadian citizens by descent, as if citizenship automatically entitles one to jump ahead of thousands of actual Trinidad and Tobago residents waiting years for HDC housing.
You hear that? You hear that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh God! You know, sometimes they say better to keep your mouth shut. Eh? Listen to what the man saying, you know.
Yeah.
Let me go back. Listen to what he's saying. You know.
Without any political interference whatsoever. Gonsalves deployed what appears to be his primary defense, claiming his wife is Trinidadian and that his children, Storm and Soleil, are Trinidadian citizens by descent, as if citizenship automatically entitles one to jump ahead of thousands of actual Trinidad and Tobago residents waiting years for HDC housing. The successful designer defense. Regarding his wife Eloise, Gonsalves painted a picture of an independently successful fashion and interior designer who previously worked in Trinidad as a teacher after graduating from the University of the West Indies. The clear implication? She could afford these properties on her own merits without any special assistance. I have never interacted with any member of the PNM government or indeed with anyone in the state administration, the HDC, in relation to the purchase of any property, Gonsalves declared. The connection which the gentleman tried to make with the PNM is entirely spurious. The Prime Minister insisted his wife followed proper procedures in purchasing the property, secured a conventional mortgage, and makes regular monthly payments.
Now think about it, right? They did regular procedures. Is getting the documentation after the election on April the 30th regular procedures?
Nope.
I'm just asking.
Corruption.
I don't know. April 20th election, 2 days after, you get documentation. What does that tell you? Maybe, you know what? Maybe Ralph didn't know that. Maybe he didn't. I don't think he was aware of that. But let's continue. Let's continue.
There is no sweetheart deal of any kind, he stated categorically. Does anybody really think that I could approach Keith Rowley or any member of the PNM government with anything so outrageous? Gonsalves asked rhetorically. It wouldn't cross my mind to use political influence. I had nothing to do with any of these things. Yet the question remains, if everything was so ordinary and proper, why did one family, foreign nationals regardless of citizenship status, secure 3 luxury apartments at a premium HDC development, while thousands of Trinidad and Tobago residents languish on waiting lists?
You hear that?
Yep.
That is a question that everybody had to ask. That is the $2 million, that is $4 million question. That is the $4 million question, Dr. Gonzalez. Maybe you can't see it, but citizens of Trinidad and Tobago can see it.
And when and what date? And what date the first application went in?
Correct.
That's what I tell you too. When the first application went in?
Yeah, inquiring minds
3
want
weeks
to know.
before election.
Yep, let's continue. Let's continue.
The family ties justification. Gonzalve offered an emotional appeal regarding his wife's 97-year-old mother, who lives in Dominica, a country devastated by natural disasters. He explained that his mother-in-law wanted her daughter to have an apartment in Trinidad because 2 of her sons live here, a pilot and a high court judge. The Prime Minister emphasized his wife's deep Trinidad connections, noting that his late father-in-law was a distinguished senior counsel. According to Gonzalve, these family ties were the driving factor behind his wife purchasing Trinidad property. The gentleman made it appear as if Eloise had done something illegal, crooked, immoral. Absolutely none of those things are true, he protested. My children are Trinidadians. Gonzalve stressed that his son Storm holds a Trinidadian passport and would have applied to purchase an apartment in the same way as any other citizen. Regarding his daughter Soleil's acquisition, he maintained a perfectly legitimate transaction again, nothing illegal, nothing immoral, nothing even close to anything unethical. The Prime Minister added that he has never even slept in any of these properties, a curious detail that raises questions about why the family needed 3 separate luxury apartments if not for personal use or investment purposes. Gonzalve noted that his daughter graduated from WZYE as a veterinary surgeon, is married to a Trinidadian, and has a child born in Trinidad. He clarified that she does not technically own her property but holds it under a lease-to-own arrangement, though he claimed uncertainty about the specific.
You know? Oh, God. Ralph.
Trinidad, a little listener, not Trinidad.
Oh, listen, Ralph. Get a press secretary here, Ralph. If you don't know what a press secretary is a post that comes out and actually speaks on your behalf. We have it here in the United States of America. Because Ralph putting his foot in the kitchen and he cannot take it out. Ralph, stop putting your foot. He can't take it out. But let me continue. We'll go hear more.
Terms, a remarkable admission of ignorance about his own daughter's major financial commitment, the political bile counterattack. Rather than addressing the substantive questions about process and preferential treatment, Gonzalve pivoted to attacking Minister Roberts' motivations. He accused Roberts of wanting to spill political bile and support the opposition in St. Vincent.
Here we pivot. This is what we call a pivot, right? He goes from the information on the table to talking about somehow Anil Roberts is trying to make a decision with respect to the upcoming election. Oh, Ralphie. Stop it, Ralphie. Stop it. These are facts. This is not fiction. Like how the PNM let's give us fiction and you trying to give us fiction now. But let's continue.
Ahead of upcoming general elections, it exposes his political bile that he will take legitimate transactions of citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, which are private, nothing illegal, immoral, or unethical, to try and make people believe that this is something unlawful, Gonzalve charged. This deflection conveniently ignores the core issue, not whether the transactions were technically legal, but whether they involved preferential treatment and improper prioritization over Trinidad and Tobago residents who have been waiting far longer for HDC housing. The premium real estate distinction. Gonzalve attempted to distinguish Victoria Keys as premium real estate rather than low-cost housing where there is a long waiting list. This argument appears designed to minimize concerns about jumping queues, as if premium HDC properties don't also have waiting lists and allocation procedures that should be fairly administered. The Prime Minister said Roberts' video has afforded him the opportunity to provide an honorable explanation, adding that his wife will seek legal counsel regarding potential action, the classic response of those whose explanations fail to satisfy legitimate questions. The credential shield. Gonzalez deployed his activist credentials as a shield against criticism, noting he has been politically active for 57 years. This year marks his 11th general election over a 46-year period, and that people in St. Vincent know him as someone steeped in advancing political hygiene. He pointed to St. Vincent's ranking of 31 or 32 in the Corruption Perception Index in the world.
You all hear that? So just so people don't think I made it up. I didn't make it up. Right? I read it, I listened to it, and here it is, talking about St. Vincent ranking on the Corruption Perception Index. Another boo for him, another boo-boo. You should not even touch that. Don't touch it, because you're going from 32 to 82. Least corrupted to more corrupted to do business. I would think what Ralph would have done is tell his son and his daughter and his wife, all the listener, we are ranked 32nd on the Corruption Perception Index. We don't want you to go to Trinidad and Tobago under Prime Minister Rowley, and they are ranked 82nd on the Corruption Perception Index. And mind you, the highest ranking in the history of Trinidad and Tobago in the Corruption Perception Index is 101, and that was under former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley. So if Ralph had done his homework, he would have told them, well, you see that 4 million? We ain't going there and do that. But being that there were other things that were happening, he put that under the table. Let's continue.
World as evidence of his ethical standards, though what his country's ranking has to do with questions about preferential treatment in Trinidad and Tobago housing allocations remains unclear. The Prasad Bisesar misunderstanding, addressing his previous criticism of Prime Minister Kamla Prasad Bisesar, Gonsalves claimed he never attacked her, but merely made a straightforward comment that CARICOM and CELAC view the Caribbean as a zone of peace. I said with all due respect that I think that my friend Kamla is misguided in this regard, he explained, attempting to reframe his criticism as gentle disagreement rather than the pointed public rebuke it appeared to be. Gonsalves clarified that when discussing the Caribbean as a zone of peace, he was not referring to state activity or state actors, a distinction that does nothing to address whether his family's fortunes under the PNM government influenced his willingness to criticize that government's successor. The Prime Minister acknowledged that CARICOM countries battle crime, but emphasized they work closely together through mechanisms like impacts. Though, again, this regional cooperation has little bearing on questions about HDC allocation procedures in Trinidad and Tobago. The unanswered questions. Despite Gonsalves' lengthy explanation, several critical questions remain unanswered. Why 3 apartments for one family? Even if family members are Trinidadian citizens, why did they need or deserve 3 separate luxury units? What about the timing? Why was Soleil Gonsalves' lease-to-own arrangement finalized on April 30th, 2025, 2 days after Trinidad's general election, during the constitutional transition when no government was properly constituted? What about the waiting list? How many Trinidad and Tobago residents living here full-time, not holding foreign passports, not children of foreign prime ministers, were bypassed to accommodate the Gonsalves family? What were the actual procedures? Were standard allocation procedures followed, or were exceptions made? If exceptions were made, who authorized them and why? Why the defensive response? If everything was entirely proper and transparent, why the immediate threats of legal action rather than welcoming full disclosure of all procedures followed? Conclusion, explanations that raise more questions. Ralph Gonsalves' spirited defense of his family's acquisition of 3 luxury HDC apartments ultimately raises more questions than it answers. His emphasis on his children's Trinidadian citizenship, his wife's family connections, and his own ethical credentials does nothing to address the fundamental fairness questions about allocation procedures and preferential treatment. The fact remains, one family connected to a regional prime minister secured 3 luxury apartments at a premium HDC development, while thousands of Trinidad and Tobago residents wait for housing. That one approval was rushed through during a constitutional transition period. And the Prime Minister who benefited from this arrangement was notably critical of the government that might scrutinize these transactions. Gonsalves' claim that he never sought favors may be technically accurate. Perhaps he didn't need to ask because the PNM government offered preferential treatment unsolicited as a gesture to a regional ally. But whether the favoritism was requested or simply granted doesn't change the fundamental problem. It shouldn't have happened at all. The smell of fish that the Express editorial note mentions, it's not coming from Gonsalves' kitchen window, it's emanating from the entire situation, and no amount of indignant denials, credential waiving, or legal threats can mask that odor. As Minister Roberts suggested and Prime Minister Persad Bissessar confirmed, an investigation is warranted. Trinidad and Tobago citizens deserve to know how allocation decisions are made, whether proper procedures were followed, and whether the Gonsalves family's acquisitions represent an isolated incident or part of a broader pattern of preferential treatment during the...
So folks, we're going to take a quick break. It's about 1 minute left. We're going to finish that when we come back. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're going to take that break and we'll be right back. Stick and stay. There's more, folks. There is more. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is WZYE.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
We are back with you. Let me see what's going on here. We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, and when you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And don't forget, please share the live.
So folks, I just want to finish this video. Let me finish this video for you all. It's only have like a minute left. Let's finish.
The PNM administration. Until those questions are fully answered with documentary evidence and transparent procedures, Gonsalves' honorable explanation will remain what it currently appears to be, a defensive deflection that fails to address legitimate concerns about fairness, process, and the proper administration of public housing resources. Somebody should indeed call Ralph Gonsalves, but not to suggest closing his kitchen window. Rather, to suggest that full transparency and cooperation with Trinidad and Tobago's investigation would serve him far better than indignant denials and threatened lawsuits. The truth, if his account is accurate, should be easy to document and demonstrate. The fact that he's chosen defensiveness over disclosure speaks volumes.
So there you have it, folks. That's the information from Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves. But I have a little special for you guys before. Let me see what I did with that. I think I have that over here. I like myself too bad in this one, folks. I like myself too bad. This is breaking news here, and I'll tell you guys who actually did this. This young man, very good, very good. Stop.
Well, that sounds like Caribbean soul, so.
Yeah, you think it's Caribbean soul? Nah, I think
it sounds like Caribbean soul, so.
So, folks, we have a special. This is the release of the a special release here on WZYE 95.9 FM.
Mr. Florida.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm a Marabella friend, man.
Yeah, Mr. Florida, champion Wall Street and song boy. I want you all to listen to this. Well, I like this thing too bad. I like myself too bad. I like myself. Listen to this, folks.
Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Yeah. Sunrise over Lavinty, concrete and steel. Dusty track where young dreams start to heal. Mama said, child, your feet got the story to tell. Not about dollars and cents, but where champions dwell. He trained in the rain on the hillside so steep, while others slept sound, while the city's heartbeat, they called him Wall Street. Yeah, a name full of grace, but this currency speed. And he said the whole pace. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high, he touched the sky for Trinidad. Laughing to your son with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Yeah, Mexico City, altitude bite the lung. Some stumble heavy, felt the thin air stung. But Wall Street, he breathed it like Trini sunshine. Hear the starting gun crack, that moment was his time. First race, pure lightning, left rivals in smoke. Gold medal gleaming, broke the altitude yoke. Second race, pure fire, heart of a lion. Another gold shining, Trinidad's bright beacon. The crowd roared soca from the stands to the sky, while doubters just whispered, how did he fly? Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high, touch the sky for Trinidad. Loving till sun with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Yeah, third race, legs heavy, oxygen thin, but Laventi's spirit burned deep from within. He dug to the roots where the strong trees grow, where the steel pen rhythms make the tough hearts glow. Bronze on his chest, yeah, harder than true. Proof that the fighter in him always pulled through. Not just the goals, but the grit in the fight. Shining like stars in the Mexican night. From the yards of the tile to the world's highest stage, he wrote history's page, turning doubt to amaze. Jah guide his feet on that red Mexican clay. Carry the red, black and white every single day. No Wall Street tower, no ticker tape sound, just the roar of his people on familiar ground. Love and heal raised him, the struggle, the song gave him the strength to prove the world. The Wall Street running free, 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high, touch the sky for Trinidad. Love and till sun, fire in his stride. Made the whole nation
nation, stand up with pride. Stand up. Yeah. Love until breeze on his champion's face. Mexico dust on his running shoes, keeping pace. 2 golds glow on, bronze gleams low. Mr. Wall Street's where the real riches grow. Not in the towers, but the track and the heart. Trinidad and Tobago from the very start. One love, one heart, run on.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That
deserves a round of applause.
Yeah. Correct is right.
I'll give it right now. That's twofold. That's for Mr. Florida and for Wall Street, of course, who made it happen.
Let me say this. Let me be very transparent. Mr. Florida, you touched my heart with that, boy. I ain't gonna lie. When Mr. Florida sent it to me, I was just finished training. I just finished doing, was yesterday, why? My second day in practice since I come back. I finished a 4-mile run. And I get it. And I'm being transparent, folks. I play that. The track is about 20 minutes from my home, right? I play that over and over and over. That's the only thing playing the car from the track to home, over and over and over. It was so good. And to be honest with you all, that made me feel so proud more than anything else. So, Mr. Florida, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you very, very much, man. That is a chat up, eh?
and you can see it in your face, eh? You can see it in your face. You touch your heart there. Yeah, you touch your heart over there. But I want to see my listen.
Hold on.
You know, Mr. Florida,
COP, hold on.
Eh?
Hold on. Let me take this call. Hold on. Hold on.
That look like Mr. Florida.
Yeah, that's Mr. Florida. Hold on, eh? Yeah, man. Yeah, Mr. Florida. Well, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, boy. I really really appreciate it. And I like the lyrics, Lavantil in it, you know, the high altitude. You capture it, boy. All of that, all was done by Mr. Florida. Mr. Florida do the mixing, he do the song, he do everything. Everything was Mr. Florida.
But put more offline and work or something.
All right. Call me on the phone.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Go ahead, COP.
And Uncle Tommy, for Mr. Florida and this program from the beginning, when it had 7 and 8 viewers, and for somebody to do something like that is somebody who appreciates Brother Wall Street.
Absolutely.
He appreciates this program in his house on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. It's only when somebody appreciates and loves somebody, they will do things like that. So I give Mr. Florida 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. But he's a poet. To do that, you had to write first.
Yep.
You had to write first. And he's a good poet. I feel you got to write that song. You got to write that song.
He seems to be an audio engineer and producer too.
Yeah, that's what I could see. A very talented, silent person. A very silent. You see how I speaking over here? He can make a song with that. He's a very talented person. But I give him 10 out of 10. He touched me to know that how he welcome Professor Walshit and welcome programs like this in his home or wherever he listening. Yeah, you can see what your Walshit when he blushing. Oh, Mr. Florida can hire blushing so.
Yeah, it was really touching and true.
You know,
yeah, that was nice.
Wall Street, you made us so proud that it bothers me that Trinidad media didn't highlight you.
The news and all these things.
Mm.
The news, because he's a UNC. Because he's a UNC.
That should be the reason why they should highlight him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I you know what is this, though, boy? To think about it there. If you really and truly was to wait for the fourth estate to, expose you, right? If you also do that, you'll be in plenty trouble. You see, because it's so political with them that by the way, brother being Tobago reached out to do an interview. I had a friend at TNC3. I sent him a message, but I ain't get no answer yet. So maybe before the year done, I might get an answer from him. Right? TNC3. So it's really okay if these folks don't see
the sporting section in all the fourth estate media supposed to done contact you already.
Yeah.
The sporting reporters and them supposed to done contact you already.
Mm.
All the
probably they will be getting instructions.
You think they get
I believe they will be getting instructions. Yeah, I believe that.
You see that fella is at UNC. Don't bring him nowhere close.
Yeah, don't bring him in that over. Let me know. So yeah, but that time they know social media bigger than them. They know it's only one of them. Right. It's only one of them. And social media is this one, that one, and that one, and that one.
Yeah. Let me go into the chat here and see what the people are saying. Tommy, you already addressed who was first then, right?
No, did not.
Okay, let me quickly do that. Because Batman go get vexed. Because he ain't get Robin with him. Batman not Robin. Of course, first thing was Batman. He said boom.
Batos,
boy. Batos, you're back. You're back in the saddle, boy. You must hear that discussion with Robin today. First and second. Yeah, you must hear that discussion with Robin today. Batman say good evening, Professor Uncle Tommy and all the villagers on the chat. Remember to like and subscribe. Let's get that 20K. Yeah, boy. We are 19,700. Bennett says good evening, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, Mr. COP, and all in the chat. Welcome to you. Mr. Intellectual say blessed evening, Pro Uncle T, COP, and all villagers. Hope you all had a tremendously blessed and transformative Tuesday filled with all of God's choices. Blessing. You know, it's interesting, that the first family of St. Vincent trying to make this thing political when we as Trinbagonians and they whoever in the family is Trinbagonians, we're not making it political. We are asking serious questions, and it will be nice if you all could just answer the question without trying to make it like if it's politics. And if you all want to go that far to say, you know what? Politics involving everything. All right, politics involving everything. Yeah? When you were talking about Prime Minister Kamala Prasad versus Ralphie, Dr. Ralph, when you were talking about Kamala Prasad versus that wasn't political? What was that? Wasn't that political? Inquiring minds want to know. All of a sudden now, you behind the 8 ball, right? And you was, well, I really wasn't saying anything bad about the prime minister. Really, Ralph? Really?
You know what you know what he said? Professor Wall Street, you know what he said? And Uncle Tommy, he said she's not statesman material.
That's not political.
The second, the longest lasting. He in St. Vincent is the longest lasting. Kamala Persad Bissessa is the most oldest politician in Trinidad and Tobago in Parliament.
Yeah.
Longer than any one of them in Parliament. And that's supposed to be disrespected. But we must have respect for he as the longest lasting Prime Minister in St. Vincent.
Correct.
And he had no respect for we owner. Why he will classify our Prime Minister as not statesperson material? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
He need to answer it. He need to answer it. Answer it, Ralph. Dr. Ralph, answer it. Because Tommy
he was supporting Venezuela and Kenny. So he was bad talking Kamala.
Yeah.
Now it's falling. He got now. He backpedaling now.
Backpedaling now. He don't know what to do. He don't know what to do. You know, because he had to understand the politics in Trinidad different from the politics in Vincent, you know. That is night and day, you know. Right? And we go listen to what his wife had to say. Right? But it let me take this call. KFC, welcome. KFC, welcome.
Good night, Professor Washington, Uncle Tommy and COP.
Good night, man.
Good night, COP.
Everything is quiet.
I'm looking for the game and the social platform to see the great Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica. But then you come across another station and them. I thought the government station and I bring it across, but they bring it across.
I think some other stationary rights. Some other stationary rights. I'll go try and find it.
But Mr. Washington, the Prime Minister Ralph Gonzalez, right?
Yeah.
How long he following wait to apply for a house? 40, 30 years or them get professional? But Rowley and the Prime Minister said they're still good enough.
Yeah, they're good.
Remember, you know Bataria?
Yeah. Must know about that.
Bataria come here, a little boy, on a boat through the high seas to defend the PNM. And up to now, Bataria get a house, still renting in a Bataria there. So they go treat Bataria there. And majority of people who defend Ralph Gonzalez. It's since Vincent Shannon. Then come here to be PNM until they're dead, you know.
I think it's easy.
Well, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy, when I do my walking here, they get my black woman says she waited 40-something years to get she house. You know what she got? She husband and to meet up the boy woman who was in charge of AGC. Right now they say she missing. You know a month after, the man passed away. But I'm going to get yours and the wife and AGC that all about the racket, Mr. Washington and Uncle Tommy. You have to know somebody there,
Oh, that's why my family get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy, I am Anna Robert. I don't fight for Anna Robert. Anna Robert is the most fair politician. I remember that man don't come and talk by guests. He's a man doing proper research. And he just come and move. You want the Caribbean for Anna Robert. But that man is talk plain. But Marley McFadden, what she's still doing there? She signed up for that 2 days after election,
Yeah.
Police supposed to be asking you some questions. Now they get rid of her. She's still there in the agency there. And everybody get rid of that woman. Bless.
Yeah, man. Let's go to the chat. Clinton Williams says, Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy and the village blessings include COP. Susan Lalchan says, good night, Walshik, Uncle Tommy and COP blessings to you. Capitan still. Still saying all kind of things. Bennett Thomas, good evening to you. Kevin George, good night to all in the village. Hope that TNT wins tonight. Anybody know the score? Anybody know the score? Good night, Wall Street, Tommy COP. Azina Smith, welcome.
Go on the sports channel. They can go on the sports channel and cable and get the football on.
Yeah. Tommy Mohammed said good night, Professor Washington, Tommy and COP and all listeners. And all listeners. Hold a minute, Tommy, when I finish here, you go play that voice note for me, please.
Alrighty.
I just sent it to you there. Azina Spit said, pleasant good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, COP, and viewers. Volsang, welcome. Walls, Uncle Tommy, COP, good evening, folks. Good evening to you, Volsang. He said, well, what sorcery is this? There's no song. And what was there no song? Why? Corona said this ACC thingy, like it opened up a big scandal. Yeah, more than just apartments. I don't think it's easy. I don't think the PNM easy. Judy Ali, welcome. Hello to the village crew. Judy says, hell, cool things are hot with this AGC scandal. Is that a scandal? A big scandal. Nita Ramlal, welcome. Good evening, everyone. Let me see here. Ann Robinson, welcome. Tony Barashi. I hope I pronounced that right, Tony. Dane Khan, Sarah Walcott, Rajendra Maharaj, and Nita Ramlal, welcome. Yeah, I see you in the chat there, Nita. Welcome. Volsang said, for all we know, Walls on the next page. Which next page? It's just it's just a vertical and a horizontal live, but everybody comes through right here. All the chat, everything in the chat is right in here. Even if you put it on the other page, we see it here. I tell you, we originate, we don't imitate. There's a vertical chat, there's a vertical live and a horizontal live, right? But if you put anything in any one of those chats, we still see it here. You know, this is Home Central here. Where we
Tell them you're dealing with 21st century technology now, man.
Correct is right. Correct is right.
I only hope them on that program and they might watch what's going over here and say, go and imitate now. Don't go and imitate now. This copywriter.
Don't forget we originated. We are the first TV station in Trinidad and Tobago to run two live at the same time, one horizontal, one vertical, and in Home Central here, WZYE, we see all the comments you put in. All the comments, yeah? So we're making it nice for you. If you want to look at one vertical, you look at it. If you want to look at one horizontal, you look at it. Bennett says COP is an organic farmer. COP the man begin here, but
I do. That's what I do.
Monica Ramkisoon, welcome. Yeah, organic is good, man. Anthony Ford with an E says, good night, Professor Wall Street. Good night. Volsang said, well, Walls, your Cookie Island. Cookie Island? No. They mean the Cookie Island station. The Cookie Island. Tommy Mohammed said the mainstream media houses my die is on her about that. Volsang said, oh, you're seeing horizontal and vertical. Yeah, it's horizontal and vertical. Patsy Pundit, welcome. Good night, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, COP, and all in the village, locked on and listening. Blessed to everyone. Welcome, Patsy. Uranus McFarlane, boy. You're inside. Keith Dion Ryan. I think that is Keith first time here, you know. Keith, is this your first time here? Keith, you sure you ain't change your last name to come in here? I wonder, you know. I wonder if Keith changed your last name to come in, you know. Keith Dion Ryan, where you from? Tara, how are you, Tara? Good night, Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy, COP, and everyone in the village. I wonder if Tara ever tell you where she from, boy. Anthony Ford said it's a sporting facility, not a venue for any kind of party or concert. Maintenance fee is very high. It just doesn't make monetary sense. Cam's made the right move. Yeah, full 100. I can't be upset at all.
True.
Mr. Santa Cruz, Mr. Santa Cruz, Mr. Intellectual say hope that TNT get the win they need this evening. Yeah, we had to get that. But Patsy Pandit said, pleasant good night, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, COP, and all in the village, always locked on and listening. Bless to everyone. Bless to you too. Ramdio Baiju boy. Pleasant good evening to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, COP, and the village. Welcome to you, Ramdio. Ramdio said good night to each and every one of you live. Blessings to all. Blessings to you too, man. Tommy Mohammed said, my attack tonight is on the nasty 1% owned Fort Estate and their very uneducated journalists. Right? He doesn't know what to do, you know.
Wait, them not educated now. Them real educated. Them real educated. So for you to interfere with the vocabulary and make something right look wrong with using the words, you have to be real good. And that is what them do, you know. Them real good.
Yeah.
Because they're catching people with that too, you know.
What do you mean? Yeah. Correct is right.
It will fall right back on them.
Yeah. Virginia says, pleasant good night, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Pleasant good night to you. Monica Rampi soon says, good night, everyone. Good evening, everyone. 007 Alana, London, England, locked on, boy. What? 0C, what time it is in England, boy? It had to be about 7
midnight.
Yeah, it'll be about 7 and 3, 10, 11, 12, about 4 to 5 hours, right?
Yep.
Yeah, boy. 007 Alana, welcome, eh? Welcome to you, man. Yeah, man. What you gonna name, boy? 007 Alana, good night at Monica Rampi soon.
Alana is a female.
Alana is a female?
Yep.
No, that is Alan. Alan.
Elena.
Oh, that is Elena to me.
I don't know. I'm not the godfather.
To me, Alien is Elena, man.
You can make mistake. Uncle Tommy entitled to make mistake.
Yeah, old enough.
Yeah, you're entitled for that.
Anyhow, Elena, tell us the correct. Or is it male or female? Eh? So we ain't get it twisted. Yeah. Chandra Rugby, welcome. Good night to everyone. Johnny O'Clock. I want to hear how we will explain that. Johnny, they go get them just come up with explanation, you know.
Yeah.
You forget they have a corruption machine in Bali's house.
Yes.
Don't forget that, you know.
Yeah.
And a propaganda machine too.
And a propaganda machine, correct
and
is
the
right.
And the pulling in alphabetical orders too.
Correct is right. Let me take this call.
Yeah, Mr. Florida. Mr. Tommy, Mr. COP and everyone.
Yes, Mr. Florida.
He's a pastor and the baptizing and renaming people. But the score is after 27 minutes, 0-0.
Good, good.
Yeah, no, Mr. A good chance to score, but I will keep you posted.
All right, man. Thanks, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Correct, man. Here we go, man.
Yep.
Yeah, 0-0. We only had to score one in. Oh, one.
You know what? I want to ask you see that 19,700 subscribers? I feel is the only person that can reach that to the 20,000 is the listeners them outside there, Professor Wall Street. And I want to ask them listeners them outside about it to work a little harder, and give me that 20,000 for my Christmas. You don't have to give up nothing for me. Just give me my Christmas by seeing the 20,000 subscribers. So and let me work on that, listeners out there. Let me work on that. Let me give Professor Wall Street that he gave for that 2 gold and bronze. Listeners out there. You don't think that would be that's a nice gift for you, Professor Wall Street?
Yeah, I go take that.
We are getting ice cream and cake. We can't buy no rose for you, but we can give you 20,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I go take that. Yeah, go ahead, Tommy.
Yeah,
it is Professor Wall Street deserve a Bentley.
Yeah.
Well, we can't buy that for him.
A Bentley?
A Bentley.
Oh, a Bentley. Okay, I thought you were saying a belt.
That's a drinker. That's a drinker.
No, that's a car.
No,
he had to buy that for himself.
Bentley's a big car.
We giving him 20,000 subscribers. We giving him up to 20,000. He had to buy that for himself.
Yeah, that's a big car, a big one.
Yeah. We just gotta remind them as they come in, share the live. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Ragu Ragananan, welcome. Semantic 62, welcome. Caribbean Soul, where you been, boy?
Caribbean Soul.
Yeah.
Caribbean Soul battling on our program there all the time.
Which program is that?
Some program I see him earlier on battling on.
I saw him on heavy.
Oh. Ken John said, me not UNC hopping from PNM, etc. vice versa, like you so.
Did I see him on heavy? No,
I don't know. Like
constructive talk. Constructive talk.
Yeah.
He battling them over there. I say, go Caribbean Soul, go. He battling them at PNM conference, running on constructive talk. And he battling them over there. I say, all right, go, all right, Caribbean Soul, do it. So he late over here. Because of that.
Oh. Caribbean Soul said Ken John is at PNM. He feel he could embarrass me. Oh, that's why they're going back and forth. Caribbean Soul exposed Ken John. Ken John, good. And Caribbean Soul go know of all people, eh? He know. Ken John, where is that one, boy? Ken John says, what? Me like Wall Street? Where is that one? Ken John, boy, you mean that man just exposed you there, boy? Oh, 007 Alana said that's well, I still don't know if you're male or female. That is your daughter name. That is the person's daughter name. Alana. So I still don't know if 00 Alana is a male or female.
Well, we know for sure the name is a female.
Right. Tommy, you're absolutely correct. You're right. Timur Byron says Kamala need to increase the rental fee for the Brian Lara Fed ground very, very high to the police and firemen to increase their fee. Nah, it will still mash up. It will cost too much to fix. There's
not for that. Sports discipline.
Yeah.
Sports discipline.
Mm-hmm.
The great for you to be a successful athlete, you must have discipline. And you don't have fit in an athlete place. You just have fit in an entertainment place. There is not for entertainment. There is for track and field, cricket, football, basketball, volleyball, all of them kind of thing. Anything putting in sports, not fit. Tanti Kamala doing the right thing there.
100.
But here in the States, we have big events in athletic settings. But
you know, Tommy, I that is something I want to address. All right, hold on. Let me take this call. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Yes, Uncle GCO and everybody on the live.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations to you and Mr. Florida for excellent piece of work.
Yeah, man.
Good music.
Yeah.
Lyrics. Thing to uplift the soul.
Yeah. And Mr. Intellectual, he have a Trinidad one too, you know. We go play before we leave tonight. It's two, you know. He have reggae and he have a Trinidad one.
Well, we will listen to the both of them and see how it goes.
Yeah, man. Correct is right.
Now, you could imagine that they call in press conference to debunk or try to justify this foreigner causing we Prime Minister and justifying that he have a right for house or he family have a right for house in Trinidad and Tobago. PNM justifying that, you know. Alwari, Imbot, this next nosebreaker, whoever his name is.
Simon the nosebreaker.
Penny. And how they call the lollipop man? Yeah.
Dr. Amy Brown.
Yeah, well, them fellas and I'm trying to justify this thing. I have no problem with people accessing the facilities in Trinidad and Tobago legitimately. You understand? If you come and you go through the normal channel, fine. But when you don't have a BIR number, when you don't have a work to pay for the thing,
correct,
right? And your name on it, but your father and your mother paying for it, right? But it's in your name, and you have on top of that a multi-million-dollar apartment, right? It's being rented for $2,700 and a few dollars. Which part in this Trinidad or in this world you're getting a building like that for that kind of money?
You know, Mr. Intellectual, you raise a very significant point there, you know. Where in the world you have an apartment cost over 1 million, but you could rent it for 2,000, it's 2,700, whatever it is, right? That is about a little bit over, you know, over 20 something to 30 something $1,000, right? Let me do the math. Go ahead.
It leaves me to wonder, right? What kind of mathematics is that? What kind of business is that the HTC running? No wonder why they're always in trouble, right? If it's $2,700, right, for a multi-million-dollar apartment, now that apartment is over $2.6 million or something like that, right? And in 5 years, you rented that, multiply 2 by, let's say 3 by 5.
But Mr. Intellectual, here what it is. If it's 2,700 times 12 is $32,400 $32,400 a year. How How the hell that's a good investment for the government? Let me say it's an investor. All right? Let me say it's an investor. How the hell you government trying to make money and this is an investor paying $2,700 a month for apartment worth over $1 million. Only make it make sense. Go ahead, Mr. Intellectual.
No, not only that. When would you be able to recover that money if you're renting at that rate?
Correct.
And I was a renter owner. With the option to continue to rent. I understand that,
But you alone?
I know when you're renting to own, that when you pay, each time you pay, you reduce the amount.
The principal.
On the thing.
Yeah.
And at the end, right? At the period, the remainder, if it have anything that remain, you pay for your stamp duties and whatever, and the excess.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is how it has normally go, but in my mind, that is how I know the thing used to happen. Anyhow, that aside, the son get a house without a BIR number, and he working for exactly $25,000 a month.
Yeah, and he's a real estate agent. He's a big developer.
He's a what? Some graphic designer or some kind of thing.
Yeah, but Mr. Intellectual.
Whatever they say, yes.
Yeah, whatever they lower the standard for him in order for him to get the apartment. You understand? However they did it.
Yeah, see, I find the police are moving too slow in this country. I mean, SOE or no SOE. Real people supposed to be in jail or no, so they're supposed to be locking up people, trying to figure out who thieving the money, where the money gone. How come this corrupted kind of thing could be continuing all the way down? And imagine that these people and them, they're just comfortable with that,
Yeah, no problem.
And something, the more stranger thing is that everybody in the Caribbean knocking with Prime Minister for supporting the war on drugs, right?
Yeah.
And claiming that she is a war criminal and all kind of things. But none of them is stating the fact that they're getting award from Venezuela. They're renting Venezuela house, the Venezuelan embassy. They're renting them and they're making big money. And these are the same people and them who getting all these benefits from Venezuela, bumping up the government.
Yeah.
So what zone of peace we talking about? What zone of prejudice? Which one it is?
Zone of prejudice.
Anyhow,
Thank you.
I had to say have a blessed evening and congratulations again.
No, man, thanks a lot. So, folks, if we see up on the screen, you can see what this guy, I mean, it is so obvious that this appears to be a sweetheart deal. There's no other way other than to, you cannot twist it, turn it, shift it to see that. And the PNM continue to take care of the rich to make the rich richer. A prime example. Take care of the rich to make the rich richer.
You have this voicemail you wanted me to play for you.
Yeah, play that voicemail.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, COP, and to everybody out there. COP, you are right. He disrespected our Prime Minister and now turning it around. Just like Rowley, turning it around and say he didn't say it. It wasn't me like Shaggy. He didn't say this and he didn't say that. Right? They want to sue Anil, but Anil is not stupid. According to Anil, he came from a family of lawyers. You think Anil would not have gotten advice before he came out with that? Proper advice before he came out with that revelation? And now you have PNMites, right? I have never seen a bunch of people so, I don't want to say stupid, so illiterate. Imagine how many of you all, your family, your friends, apply the HDC houses and never got it, never got a discount. But all they see nothing wrong in Ralph Gonzalez and them getting 3, not 1, but 3 houses. And I am absolutely sure have real estate. But let me ask you something. Wasn't Ralph Gonzalez's son was the Minister of Finance in St. Vincent and the Grenadines? I am absolutely sure. Because I remembered when Dr. Rowley went after this man, Rodney Charles, about something he did with some woman who was a terrorist or whatever. And Rodney Charles had to pull him up, and he reminded him that Ralph Gonzalez's son was also there at that meeting with that lady representing St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Right? So if it is, this man is a real estate agent, you coming to tell us that you're only working for exactly $25,000 a month? And I see Eloise put out a video looking for sympathy, but Anil had to remind her that the storm in Dominica was in 2017. 2017, sorry about that. 2017. So how come now you're looking for house? But the thing is, I think the straw that broke the camel back is Soleil House being approved on the 30th of April, when a new government was already in office. Might not have been sworn in, but she was in office. It's the same thing the PNM did in 2010. While Mrs. Prasad Bissessa was being sworn in, they signed the documents giving OAS permission to build the highway, and then they lied about it. They lied about it. You hear? So they can spin it how they want. The facts are there. And on Eloise's form, her nationality, she's saying she's Vincentian. But your husband's saying you're a born Trini. Come on. Stop confusing us. Come on, we need the facts. And you want to sue and go right ahead. We'll get all the facts in court. All the facts. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a good night. Good night. Wall Street, Soupy, and to everybody out there. No, you know, this thing is not going to end now. Because we have Randall Mitchell, the stupid man, jumping out of his skin to talk about, because of the UNC, the houses went up so much and they had to put it on the market, right? At a cost of 3.5, 2.6, and 5 million. They didn't have to do that. When the UNC left office, I don't think those houses were completed as yet. I don't think so. And the PNM, I think the PNM had to finish it. And that's when Rowley came out criticizing it. Oh, they did this, they did that. But Jillian John explained it. She explained why it is that they had to do it, to rescope it, I would say, right? Because the rooms and them were too small and they had to do it over. There was an article written by Richard Lowen and Wall Street, I think I sent it for you.
Yeah.
She explained why it is that they had to do renovations instead. Every HDC houses that PNM built, renovations had to be done. Look at the one in Edinburgh. And up to now, it can't finish. 10 years. 10 years they were there. I remember the London man, Brent Lyons, is his name? Sorry, Brent Lyons, asking for 140 million again to finish the houses, and they never did anything to it. And now all they want to blame the UNC for pushing up the cost, right? And they had to put it on the market. Only a bunch of excuses. And Rowley opened his mouth and pushed Ralph Gonsalves further into the fire. And PNMites, who have been waiting years for a house, making excuses for Ralph Gonsalves. And saying now, imagine that one, one of them talking about what? Arnold trying to distract the country from live sport. Hey, live sport is not email gate number 2, you know. And we will see it. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah. Okay. So folks, just for sake, Tom Gonsalves is not the Minister of Finance, right? His brother, Camilo Gonsalves, holds that position in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So I think Ms. Santa Cruz was talking about Camilo Gonsalves, who's the son of Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves from his first marriage, and is the current Prime Minister of Finance, Economic Planning, and Information Technology. So Camilo is from his first marriage, and his son Storm is from a different marriage.
So it's a family government.
Well, his son is the Minister of Finance.
That's a family government. That's a family government. Governing 100,000, 600 people.
Yeah,
buying houses in other Caribbean islands.
Yeah.
Subsidized houses.
You know, they're real good in finance.
Mm-hmm. They didn't go by a private developer in Trinidad. They didn't go by a private developer in Trinidad to look to buy a house. They come to buy subsidized HCC houses for a cheaper price. And HCC allowed that to happen. I believe in my heart, as a citizen of this country, Keith Rowley and the PNM have something to do with that. Or Penny has something to do with that. I believe that. Why we see Penny and Ralph Gonsalves hugging up with the Barbados Prime Minister. You can remember we see the three of them in picture the other day. Hugging up so Penny in her pants and a shirt and a tie. They confirmed that deal.
I think it's easy.
Look, we get the house. We could not get it before election, but the 30th you get the house, and that the deal come for day. Take the caller.
Yeah.
Take the caller.
We have 2 more minutes before the top of the hour.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the call gone.
Play a voice note.
All right, let me take it. KFC, welcome.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, you're inside.
Oh, Mr. What should I do? Well, the family, the world boss, right?
Yeah.
I said that's the world boss.
Correct is right. Your son is the finance minister.
And them for them real wicked and even nothing for the poor people. Them buying also some the side house, you know, Mr. What should
all in the family. You know? It's a family affair. It's a family affair.
Them for can buy and go and live somewhere.
I mean,
but them lock-ins in Vincent the Grenadines,
yeah.
I think 100% me ready to get on well by you. That's not plan.
Oh, lost that one. Sorry about that. Folks, we're going to take the break. Sorry about that. We're going to take that break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walshit, and you. We're going for the break. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Give me 2 minutes, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to take that break. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is WZYE.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
No more red. No more red. No more red. No more red. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win. We want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red. 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 No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Let the rest, let the rest, let the rest, let it's scarcity. We and them dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, we and them dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. We and them dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every pipe must have water. 5, roads smooth as 6, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, we and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the put a spin. Inside sources say, we and them dead. Tell them Arnold say, we and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. We and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamla say, we and them dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock, put them in one big box. We and them dead. Tell them Munilal say, we and them dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the work, no more ice cream and cake. We and them dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still lawlessness. 1, UNC on a mission. 2, to correct the school system. 3, end poverty and clean up TNT. 4, speed up the housing process. 5, lower taxes. 6, revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamla say, we and them dead. Petrotrain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is scarcity. We and them dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, we and them dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. We and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, we and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the put a spin. Inside sources say, we and them dead. Tell them Arnold say, we and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. We and them dead, dead, dead. Dead and Tobago. Champion, Trinidad and Tobago champion. Yeah. Sunrise over love until concrete and steel. Dusty track where young dreams start to heal. Mama said, child, your feet got a story to tell. Not about dollars and cents, but where champions dwell. He trained in the rain on the hillside so steep, while others slept sound while the cities are beat. They call him Wall Street, yeah, a name full of grace, but his currency speed and he set the whole pace. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold, Johnny, 1 bronze for me ironing. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. And Tucson with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Mexico City, altitude biting the lungs. Some stumble heavy, felt like thin air stung. But Wall Street, he breathed it like Trini sunshine. Hear the starting gun crack, that moment was his time. First race, pure lightning, left rivals in smoke. Gold medal gleaming, broke the altitude yoke. Second race, pure fire, heart of a lion. Another gold shining, Trinidad's bright beacon. The crowd roared soca, from the stands to the sky. While doubters just whispered, how did he fly? Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love and Tucson with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Third race legs heavy, oxygen thin. But love until spirit burn deep from within. He dug to the roots where the strong trees grow, where the steel pan rhythms make the tough hearts glow. Bronze on his chest, yeah, harder than true. Proof that the fighter in him always pull through. Not just the goals, but the grit in the fight, shining like stars in a Mexican night. From the yards of the town to the world's highest stage, he wrote history's page, turning doubt to a maze. Jah guide his feet on a red Mexican clay. Carry the red, black and white every single day. No Wall Street tower, no ticker tape sound, just the roar of his people on familiar ground. Love until raised him, the struggle, the song gave him the strength to prove the world wrong. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free, bread. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin here so high, it touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Heard the whole nation stand up with pride. Stand up. Yeah, love until breeze on his champion's face. Mexico dust on his running shoes, keeping pace. 2 golds glow, 1 bronze gleams low. Mr. Wall Street's where the real riches grow. Not in the towers, but the track and the heart. Trinidad and Tobago from the very start. One love, one night, run on. Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Trinidad and Tobago champion.
Yep. All the way.
That's a nice song.
You all like that Trinidad one?
All the way up. It's all the way up.
Yeah. I think I like the Trinidad. I played the wrong one, man.
That is the only Trinidad song the police wouldn't stop you from singing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta give Mr. Florida next round of applause for that one.
All the way up.
Yeah. That one. Yeah. That one was it right there.
I feel he really do appreciate you.
No, listen. You see the Mr. Florida? I had to give me props, eh? You understand?
Give a round of applause right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Correct, right, man. Yeah, correct is right.
Yeah.
And I had to give him a real one because I know I'm imitator. I don't imitate, I originate. So give him a real one.
Give him a real one. Now you guys heard about that there was fake news and the prime minister had to debunk the fake news, eh?
True.
Right? And it's never ending with the PNM, right? PM backs Rubio, calls CNN report fake news. They're all over, take a listen.
PM backs Rubio, calls CNN report fake news. Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar has dismissed as fake news a CNN report claiming the United Kingdom was withholding intelligence sharing from the United States over regional anti-drug operations, warning that there are blatant attempts to undermine ongoing efforts to confront narco-traffickers and organized crime. In a post on X, formerly Twitter, on Thursday, Persad-Bissessar said the story, which was also circulated by some local outlets, was false and part of a deliberate effort to spread misinformation. Once again, U.S. Secretary of State Adesi Rubio has refuted a false report published in the international media, a story that was irresponsibly repeated by some local outlets and presented to our citizens as fact, she said. Persad-Bissessar described the report as part of blatant attempts to undermine ongoing efforts to confront narco-traffickers and organized crime. She said her government remains committed to close cooperation with the United States in tackling transnational criminal networks. The Caribbean cannot be called a zone of peace, and Trinidad and Tobago will not be one, so long as powerful cartels continue to wreak havoc and destroy lives.
So there you have it, folks. There you have it. Yeah, Prime Minister come out again And you know, I mean, yeah. But it's par for the course. But I want you all to listen to the Prime Minister of St. Vincent, his wife, and I want to get your feedback about this one. So give me your feedback on this, right? Hold on. You know, they're real good enough. When they're good enough. I'm telling you. They're good. You have to give them credit, man.
PNM have CNN news people there too.
It's all about, you know. It's all over.
Yes.
You know.
It's 65 years.
Correct is right. Listen to this, folks.
Well, the political malice has started against my family. But if the NDP gets in, it ends with you and your family. They are attacking Grace Waters viciously, and now they're lying about us. Here's the truth. While I love St. Vincent and the Grenadines with all my heart, I was born in Trinidad, and I am Trinidadian with roots in Dominica. After my then 90-year-old mother's property was destroyed in Hurricane Maria, we as a family invested in property in Trinidad, where two of my mother's sons, my brothers, and her grandchildren reside. We bought the apartments at market rate after our family suffered a tragedy. Soon these wicked men will expose a contract for an immensely qualified engineer who is building our modern hospital, which the NDP would destroy. These power-hungry people will stop at nothing to destroy all the good that SVG represents. Ask yourself, if these wicked men are willing to demonize our family, put the modern hospital at risk, and ruin our country's reputation, what would they be willing to do to you and your family if they get in?
Wait.
Wow.
Wow. Right? See that? I mean, why wasn't the
That's a
concern?
malicious person.
Well, why wasn't the concerns addressed with respect to the April 30th agreement that was signed after the election was over, right? Why wasn't it addressed the amount of money Storm was making in order to purchase the apartment, right? Why wasn't those important things addressed? Why wasn't it addressed that he didn't have a BIR number and Trinbagonians? So let me ask the question. Can anyone come and purchase a Victoria Keys apartment without a BIR number? I'm asking because I don't know. SCOP?
No, you must have a BIR number. You must have a BIR number, and that form, if I applying for AGC house and I do have a BIR number in that form, I have to get one.
So
I have to get one.
So if I'm an investor, I still have to get a BIR number. If I'm trying to purchase an apartment as an investor, do I still have to get a BIR number? I'm asking, I don't know.
You're not supposed to be an investor in a subsidized housing development project. You don't invest and subsidize houses and them in Trinidad and Tobago. You don't do that.
So if
that is
I
completely against the law.
So if I come to Trinidad and Tobago, can I buy a Victoria Keys apartment without a BIR number? Because I'm a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago.
You have to apply for BIR
number.
I must have a BIR number. So
yes, sir. And a NIS number, and a job letter, and a bank statement.
Okay.
And you mustn't have no properties on your name. You mustn't have no property on your name.
So let me see something. The okay. We research guru and easy, you know. Caribbean Soul Senate already.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
have some brisk IT specialists out there.
and not earning more than 25,000. Yeah.
I had to get Caribbean Soul one of them middle where he just get I had to make one of that favor.
Caribbean Soul send me the thing. You know, the last wording come out of my mouth yet, you know. Caribbean Soul Senate already. Caribbean Soul. Here it is.
Pay attention, Caribbean Soul.
Yeah, man. That's what we like. Yes, as an investor in Trinidad and Tobago, you are legally obligated to obtain a Board of Inland Revenue BIR file number, as this number is required for all tax-related documents, payment of taxes, and filing of return. This applies to individuals, including non-resident, with income derived from Trinidad and Tobago, sole traders, partnership, and companies. Oh God. Listen.
And she called we hungry power. She called we hungry power and wicked people and them trying to destroy a good family.
Yeah.
What good family?
And listen to this. Them want to sue Anil. And them are no BIR number.
Yeah.
Or they make it make sense.
And Anil defending taxpayers. Anil defending the taxpayers' dollars.
Professor
Walsh, what's wrong with these people and them? You didn't ask for one house to say, well, all right, we're Trinidad making a big scene. It's just one house our son gets. You understand? It's 3 houses at the same time.
Mm-hmm. But listen to this.
And we should stay quiet.
I want to play this again. Because to me, boy, this was like a video for the people of St. Vincent to sympathize with this family, right? This rich family going to Trinidad and buy apartment for $1.something million. And your husband and father is the prime minister of that country. How does that look? What is the perception here?
It doesn't look good.
How does that look?
Not
It's
good.
A message. The citizens in St. Vincent must hear that. The people them that he governing must hear that and understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Greedy.
Think about this, eh? Jamaica 1, TT 0. Jamaica just go.
Yeah, I don't want to say that to them. I don't want to say that to them.
Yeah.
I don't want to say, oh gosh, yeah. Jamaica scoring.
God. Yeah. Listen to this, right? If you are a poor individual in St. Vincent, struggling, living below the poverty line, and you see the prime minister's family, you know something? It's the same thing happening in Trinidad, you know, folks. Don't forget, you know. What about the place in Tobago that what is the Warner fella them? What the prime minister them bought in Tobago? All you remember that?
Yep.
All you remember that? You know what they say? Association breeds assimilation. Yeah?
Yep.
Association breeds assimilation. The same similar thing happened. The only difference is that I'm sure the former prime minister had a BIR number with his family. And he makes sure they have a BIR number. But look at the same thing, Alan Warner. Thank you, Carla Yanhip. Thank you, Carla. Inez Gate. Thank you very much. Thank you, Inez Gate. Yeah. We should call her the Rowley Gate. Inez Gate. Imagine that. Imagine that. You poor, you living in St. Vincent. You are seeing the first family spending $4 million. $4.5
million.
Overseas. In our next country. For some of the most luxurious apartment. And listen, they ain't buy one, they ain't buy two, they buy three. Three of them. And you come in here for people to sympathize with you. That's what you're looking for.
Play back that clip again.
Yeah. That's exactly what the post want. Let me run it again. Listen to it. Listen. Listen to the tone and everything, eh? Watch it. Oh man, sorry about that. Hold on. They're trying for me not to play it.
Well, the political malice has started against my family.
Wait, political malice? What about them poor people in St. Vincent? What about them? What about them? Or you come in with this googly gawk to try to sell this to people? Really? I hope them St. Vincent's in buying that.
And I watched that Professor Wall Street.
Yeah.
And watch that. 35%, 45% that the money costs to build the house. We pay for that, you know.
You think it's easy?
We paying for that. So we paying 45% for them house. And she called me malice.
Malice. Not one, you know. Not one, not two, not three. Eh? So it's a family.
My grandmother.
Go ahead.
My grandmother always tell me, anytime you see a woman talking and you see a sink in the throat, that is not a good woman. They don't have goodness in their heart. I've seen that over here, and that picture show up there.
Let me continue to listen.
But if the NDP gets in, it ends with you and your family. They are attacking Grace Walters viciously, and now they're lying about us.
Who's lying? Who's lying? Who they lying about us? Which one of the things that was put out in the public domain is a lie? Which one? They should have tell us what exactly are the lies. What are they lying about? Well, they get exposed. That's the problem.
Here's the truth. While I love St. Vincent and the Grenadines with all my heart, I was born in Trinidad, and I am
Okay, we hear that. We're happy to know that. We're happy.
Trinidadian with roots in Dominica. After my then 90-year-old mother's property was destroyed in Hurricane Maria.
Looking for sympathy. Yeah? What does that have to do with a house, 3 apartments in Victoria Keys? What does that have to do with it? What? I could look for sympathy too when my 92-year-old mother passed away. And I could use that as a crutch.
Why didn't Bill over the 92-year-old mother house?
Correct.
Why didn't Bill it over?
How about that? It might have cost less than 1.
We as a family invested in property.
It might have cost less than 1.4 million or 1.8 million or 1.9 million.
Rather than to leave the country and look for opportunity in Trinidad and Tobago to subsidize houses.
Wait, you think they don't know what they're doing? Let me continue listening.
Property in Trinidad, where 2 of my mother's sons, my brothers, and her grandchildren reside. We bought the apartments at market rate.
So,
not market rate, at subsidized rate.
Oh God! Listen, something wrong with this family. Seriously, something. I tell you, they need a press secretary.
You
They
could only
don't
buy
need-
it market rate. You could only buy it market rate if it's a private developer. But if it's a subsidized house, how you can buy it market rate? Only if it's a corruption in it.
Yeah, let me listen.
And children reside.
So, my children reside in Trinidad, and I need 3 apartments. 3 separate apartments.
For 2
for them to
children.
live in. Why you can buy 1 3-bedroom? There are
You
no
could
3-bedroom
call
in
Rowley
there.
or Penny. You could call Rowley or Penny, and you might get through.
But I gain a headache from these people, you know. They really think people dotish, you know. They really think people foolish and shoot, boy. They really taking Trinidadians for fools, you know. Yeah? They have to think we are fools. Let me
And what she had to bring she 92-year-old mother in that for?
That's what I'm
What she
saying.
had to bring she 92-year-old mother in that for?
Why? What does she have to do with that?
Let the lady rest in peace, huh?
Yeah, I let my mother rest in peace. My mother, when she died, was 92. Yeah. Holy calls. Let's finish this. Holy calls, folks. Holy calls. Let me finish this.
We bought the apartments at market rate after our family suffered a tragedy. Soon these wicked men will expose a contract for an...
Wicked men. You hear them? Wicked men. Right? Who wicked? It's all you who wicked to the people of St. Vincent. All you wicked. It's like how the PNM wicked. All you wicked to the people of St. Vincent. All you come out here, $4.5 million. Right? Tommy, don't take it. Don't take it yet.
Immensely qualified engineer who is building our modern hospital, which the NDP would destroy. These power-hungry people will stop at nothing to destroy all the good that SVG represents.
You call back.
Ask yourself, if these wicked men are willing to demonize our family.
You hear that? You hear them say, these wicked men. These wicked men. So all now, the truth is wicked now. The truth is wickedness. You understand? You see? The same thing what they're calling the PNM, they're trying to call people that now because they know the wickedness that the PNM do. Right? They're trying to see people wicked to them for buying 3 apartments for over $4 million. We're not even buying them. Right? Getting help with them. I'll put it that way.
Put the modern hospital at risk and ruin our country's reputation. What would they be willing to do to you and your family if they get in?
Wait, Tom, you can take the call.
Yeah, Professor.
Take the call.
Oh, I already declined.
Okay. No
but they can call. She can call now. Beulah, you can call now.
And I send you a voice note.
Call back,
Miss
Beulah.
Atlanta, good night to you, Miss Atlanta. I'm not hearing from you and your mommy and your daughter. Judy Ali, good night. Susan Luchan, good night. Reporter, good night.
Good night, Beulah.
Good night.
Good night. You're live.
Good night, Uncle
Tommy. Good night.
Uncle Reed and COP, Uncle COP. Good night.
And Uncle Wall Street.
Yeah, Uncle Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and Uncle COP.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah. Love in your house, yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. COP, Uncle Tommy and Uncle Wall Street. You hear how that woman say that? Not genuine, you know. That didn't come from her heart, you know. That come from her lips. She said it like a poem. Just now, I listen it when you play there. The woman saying it like a poem. Like she practiced that before she come and do the media briefing, you know. And that is not genuine at all because how you could buy 3 houses at market price and Robert stay a home like that is over $2 million. And you come and you buy it for under $2 million, which is 1 million and something. Plus your son renting it for how much? $20-something thousand a month. Make that make sense. A home like that, according to what the other caller had said, a home like that, you will never get at nowhere any work to rent for that price. Right? And I hope the St. Vincent people listening this and vote these people out, because that same man came and danced with Rowley then on stage for the campaign, election campaign. Right? And all of them have one head. So my friends, and I will tell you who he is. I don't believe a word that lady said. And according to what you all just said, why she didn't bring up the BI? Why she didn't bring up that the storm took place 2017? All you come and all you sign out for this house, for the house, 2025, the 30th of April, just after the elections. And who was in charge of Ministry of Housing that authorized all that? What you call that, boy? Authorized all that evil, wicked thing that went on the 30th of April. All that have to be investigated, and according to COP, the police them have to do better, man. They're taking too long. It was me or COP or Uncle Tommy or Uncle Wall Street. They would have investigated we so fast.
Yeah. Man, handcuffed done and we are ready.
Right? But how you're not really hearing anything. They have to get down to the source of the problem. And we have citizens here who waiting in line and cannot get a home. And they have to show all the credentials, all this, all that, BIR, running here, running there, just to get a home. And you can't own anything if you want a home. We have the Prime Minister of St. Vincent could come here and buy 3 homes. An outsider could come and invest here and buy 3 homes at market price. Who the ass I hear? Yes. Oh, sorry. I don't understand that. and then Uncle Tommy and Uncle Wall Street and Uncle COP. You know what they have to do too? They have to also investigate this guy who was the minister in PNM, Foster Cummins.
Okay.
Because it is alleged that he gave people a house too. You understand? And they have to investigate Foster Cummins too. And for people who get house under him, things that they do to get the house. Right? That right now is in the street there. Anyway you go, you're hearing that talk now with Foster Cummins. They have to investigate all of them. Oh God, man, they have to get locked up. All of them have to get locked up. Calling me bird. And still waiting for you to get locked up with that 3.3 that they gave to that woman who spread the propaganda, the PNM all over and inside Greystock and all kind of thing and cause division and thing. And you still have to give account for the 3.4 billion that God may send. And now you want to blame it on the Auditor General. And they have to investigate she and not you. Now all you can keep so is too much a bubble going on with under the PNM boy. Too much. Look at Terry Marcel too. 2-point-something million in contract. He and family, he get a home and all. What the hell, boy? Better turn up PNM, I'll get home too. You understand? And like one of my friends was saying, she was saying the same thing too. She said, I had to go down the step, go down the dungeon, past the 3 dogs, the parrot, and go and sit down in the red couch too. And I go get a home. One of my friends was saying that. Yeah?
Thank you,
And
I like how COP talked this morning too about the sound, the music, and everything like that. That is true. They matched up when they go to the wine and thing by Brian Lara Stadium Day when I pass in. Man, if you see the condition at that place, that place is for sports. That's a sports academy place for sports. Why is they always holding the pets and thing there under the PNM government that started? Why is they using that place to hold pets and disturbing the peace right around? And that music, that party that's going, because I know a client living right in Gopal. They say that this go on until 6 in the morning, you know. That pet, you know. And only noise. Skinner Spark is the same thing. Noise. Because I have a client of mine living Coconut Drive. And when I go by the tree there, and I hear that noise during the day, going into the night, they say, you are hearing nothing yet. So I got what Aunt Kamala doing, right? She looking out for the people, she looking out for the old people, for the babies, and for the pets, for plants, according to COP said this morning, with that high beam light. Your plant can't come, you know, like your tomatoes and things like how COP was talking. That is a fact. That is a fact. Even street like this, but a plant, if you plant it close to the
All
front
right,
of your
Beulah.
house.
Thank you, Beulah. Thank you, Beulah. Thank you, Beulah.
Thank you, Beulah.
And they could jump out high, they could jump out low, they could drink this, they could drink that they could bark at the dog, but she will ignore them and continue doing the good job that she's doing for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. And with that, I say good night.
Thank you, Beulah.
Thank you, Beulah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Beulah. Take care of that.
Thank you, Beulah. So folks, you know they wanted. Tommy, you can play the voice note, son.
Yeah, let me. I see it more than what you send, but I'll play yours.
No, you can play all the voice notes you have.
Good night again, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, Silky, and to everybody out there. Now the Mad Hatter start up again. Something is definitely wrong with Marshall Walker. Asking if Anil Roberts was paid to discredit Ralph Gonsalves in the upcoming election. No, tell me. It's only somebody who off their meds could think like that, you know.
Yeah.
Something went wrong in Trinidad and Tobago concerning those houses. But you want to know if Anil is being paid to discredit Ralph Gonsalves? No. I think she needs her meds changed or it's either raging hormones. She can't be right in her head. Just does not concern the elections in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I said, Grenada, okay, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It concerns houses. They got houses in Trinidad and Tobago. And she not looking at the fact that the lady said she's of Vincentian. Ralph Gonsalves said she's a Trinidadian. He said his children are Trinidadian. But you covered a different spin on the story that Anil getting paid to discredit the man. I think St. Anne's better do a bed check. Thanks a lot.
Tommy, you can play any other ones that you have.
Good football night, all. Yeah. So we're looking and we're listening. What's happening? Yeah, Trinidad and Tobago and the wider world. What is very obvious is that sometimes a mother-in-law statement comes to fruition. It comes into play. It's relevant. Memory, boy, memory. There's something about... So it have people who will remember in 1995 to 2000, you know. 2005 to 2010, 2010 to 2015. That people ain't remembering at all. You know? And over these years, you would have seen reports and heard about governments doing things with the resources of the country, whether it's to help him, her, them, they. That's common. That's very common. What is unfortunate is if I am a till a dead yellow. When the red do it, you hear me cussing and screaming and yeah. And when the yellow do it, the red cussing and screaming and I have nothing with that. That is very common. What I'm glad about, I didn't hear any house were given out to this man and his family for free. I'm glad about that. But in terms of, yes, it have people who more than 20 years, 25 years, 30 years been trying to get government house. And that is why I, Gordon Bernard Maloney, the first who don't lie and like to speak truth and being a realist, never believe that any cow jump over any moon. We've got to change this system. Because we're going to keep talking program after program after program, a recurring decimal, the same thing over and over. And when the UNC do it, you're here in the PNM. And when the PNM doing it, you're here in the UNC. Oh gosh, I'll get fed up at that now, boy. And let me see about changing the system rather than the personnel. Let's go.
Oh, boy.
Tommy and COP, you see, that fella is one of the biggest hypocrites that you could find in Trinidad and Tobago. As a matter of fact, take this before you go. Take Go ahead.
Internet under Kamala Prasad besides herself. She for years she telling them under the People's Partnership, we need to change the system. It's the system that's not working. And the PNM self, Gordon, all of them, with Barratari and Rowley Jr. Cause she say blaming the system. Look them asking for that now to change the system. Well, by exposing them Barratari, Maloney, by exposing them, we're changing the system in HGC. That's what the government doing by exposing them.
But COP, think about this, right? The hypocrisy or the hypocrisy, which he does say, of him, it's just unbelievable. Listen to this. The system in CPEP was to work 2 hours a day for 8 hours pay. Didn't this government come and change that system and blow up that system? Didn't this government come and blow? So when he talking, he just running him out. Let me go again. Look at what was found with HDC. We had to change that system, right? The TTRA, what happened with that? You change the system. The demerit points, what happened with that? You change all these system changes. But that fella have on his red sunglasses. He put on his red tutu. He put on his red sunglasses. He have his left earplugs in his ears, right? And he's Santi Manite around Bali's house with his red tutu. And he can't see.
And he red forest. Bikini under he red.
Yes.
And he red bikini.
He can't see the forest from the trees. But that is, I mean, what do you expect from a PNM? What do you expect? He's talking about change the system. And when the government trying to change the system, that same hypocrite will come and criticize. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice note, and put your closing quotes.
Ask Gordon if he get house under the People's Partnership. And all the opportunities he gets, good work and thing, under the People's Partnership, under Kamala Prasad Desesa. He ain't want to answer that at all. He ain't want to answer that.
But listen to this. Even Capitan asking him, what you talking about? What you talking about? And Carla says, what foolishness that man saying? But free housing given out by the UNC. And Carla, listen, boy, you know it's sad to know Gordon, boy. Sometimes I just feel they give you something to smoke and you drink it. I just feel
He just do that for spite, boy. He just do that. He just do that to irritate them chatters and them. Them chatters and them just come down on them. See, he just do that for spite, boy.
Yeah. Tommy
but
Mohammed.
he don't stand for nothing because in one voice he's saying, "Forget the past and let me move on." And then in the next voice he just dwelling on the past.
Because you know, hey, you ever know? You Tommy used to fly kites. You used to fly kite.
Yeah.
You know them kite used to be half side. It could only duck on one side. Eh?
The chicky chong and them. The chicky chong.
No, the kite man, it could only duck on the left side. Don't care how you try for it.
Well, there's a chicky chong. There's a chicky chong.
All right,
yeah.
all right.
A chicky chong, they call it.
Only ducking on the left side. Dice Gordon, Dryden Joseph. He's trying to duck on the right side, you know. But everything, it's only going on the left side all the time. That's a
Fly
great
the chicky chong kite.
Yeah.
Fly the chicky chong kite.
And Tommy Mohammed says, Gordon, what truth you just talk? Correct is right. Semantic 62 says she was closing up it. Yeah, Mr. Florida.
You see when they kick a dog? You see the kind of talk, you just talk with the kick a dog. It's good. But besides them, you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
So with these houses that were sold to Gonzalez family, that was under the PLM, right?
Yeah.
So if it's not conflict and it was not legal, and them could sue the state now?
Gonzalez?
Yeah, because if PLM did it without proper authorization.
Them suing PLM.
Because I listened to what you were saying after the 20th, before the 20th, the signing for Parliament was involved. So that illegal documents.
Them not suing PLM. Them not suing PLM.
Well, tell us something. Go on forget the man who was pouring and then the next day he had paper now. I like to say, just forget fans and everyone.
Yeah. Why? I don't know. After that, I think he just like to hear himself. Yeah. Don't you have any voice notes there?
One from him.
How long? Go ahead, play.
That way you good at it. That way you good at it.
Mixing cassava, trying to mix up cassava with peanut butter. They never come to change no system or CPEP. Cancel that pencil. They told us it was corruption. Which is you saying? What you really saying? Take a mirror and look at what you're saying now. They say it's corruption. Nothing but no system. Look. Don't get me cool here nowhere. You see me side down.
You know, I don't know what to say, but the man is entitled to his opinion. Hey, look at this. Even Daryl Superstar just come in and say boo. Daryl super solid. He just come in, he say boo. And he say it once, he say it more than once. Wait now.
He like to get a boo one thing, but he like to get it.
Oh, so the game finished? The game finished?
No, I watching the game. You see how you see what I watching the screen right
But
now?
they said they just
It's
tied.
the game I watching.
They tie now. Thank you, my
yeah,
color.
boy, 1-1 by 1-1 by Gordon Joseph. 1-1 by.
It's a good thing Gordon Joseph and referee that game.
As Gordon talk there. 1-1 by. 1-1 by.
Carla say, Mister, you're too big and old to be so dotish. Even Monica Ramke soon say boo. Yeah. Yeah. CV, we tie 1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, KFC.
When I watch that first goal throw me off just now.
Who score? Who score?
Who score?
Who score? Who just
Your
score?
boy from Bayou.
I take it. I listen to it on the radio.
All right.
You guys see it on the TV.
Okay.
Mitchell
I
score?
send the link for you. I send the link.
All right. Yeah, man.
Who score, Mitchell?
Who scores COP?
Yeah, I believe so. The
What's
Florida
name,
man.
Mitchell? You were?
Well, I'm watching it over here and I can't raise the volume and thing because it was
87 minutes. 1-87 minutes.
Over here. I'm peeping over here and watching it at the same time. KFC, I send the link for you there. We're watching listen to radio for.
Oh, all right. Molina score.
Molino.
Yeah, Kevin. Molino. Yeah, Kevin Molino score. Molino scored.
That for that too.
Yeah, we had a win, man. We had a win.
With this draw, we were still qualified.
We had a win. No, we had a win.
Oh.
If we draw,
we out.
And Jamaica going through.
Well, don't say that now. Don't say that now. That heartbreaking all is saying there. No?
Yeah. Trinidad now score. We score. We have 3 minutes to score next one.
Plus injury time.
Yeah. Now, CV don't come out so, man. Let me stay focused. Yeah. Folks, let me take that break and come back. Stay focused. It's in the village with Uncle Tom. Yeah, we'll be right back. Stick on.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
So we are back with you folks. 89 minutes in the game. 89 minutes. We got a minute plus any extra time in order for TNT to pull out one. And Jamaica got 10 guys defending. I'm sure about that. Yeah? Well, so folks, put your closing comments.
Try.
Yeah. They tried their best. You know what I mean? It's a disappointing one, because I wanted to go. I know what Trump will do with the games here in US, because I hear there is some type of discrepancy. They might take away games from the US because people are upset with what Trump doing. So I don't really know. We must win here. We have to win. I don't know what the football life. If we draw, we out. Yeah, folks. If we draw, we out. We must win.
Well, we go winner. You go winner. Yeah. We have 15 minutes again. We have 15 minutes again. Yeah. Well, it is have extra time. It have 15 minutes, somebody had a win. It have overtime and that. Somebody had a winner. And if the 90 minutes up, the time will extend to 15 minutes or half an hour.
No, 5 minute
Somebody
injury
had to win.
time. 5 minute injury time. 5 minutes.
You make
5
it
minutes.
sound heartbreaking, me.
Yes, KFC.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Washington. Good to me and COP. You know when the game by default there, so we have a next game Tuesday coming.
We win by the what? By default?
We win by default.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, see. If we draw, we going. Folks, we can't draw. We had to put out one from in the hat.
Yeah, one of them had to show the skills. They had to show the skills a little bit.
Yeah.
That do what you do. That do what you do.
Correct.
Oh.
And Florida go play a nice song for them.
Yeah, you gonna make up a good
nice
song.
for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You good enough. You good.
Well, good man.
Yeah, I like he IT worker.
Yeah. So, folks, Frederick Douglass says, power concedes nothing without a demand. It never did and it never will. Find out what just any people will quietly submit to, and you have found out the exact measure of injustice and wrong which will be imposed upon them. And these will continue till they are resisted with either words or blows or with both. From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, COP.
I want to tell my distractors and them outside there who watching me sitting down over here and who messaging me on my phone and them and probably envying me or jealous of me for sitting down over here. Hey, you're not in my league. You're not in my league. Stop messaging my phone with envious tactics and leave me alone. He's not my friend. That was in the past. That was in the past. You're not in my league. Leave me alone. I don't want to be friends with all you. Thanks.
Tommy, go ahead.
C.S. Lewis says, the present is the only time in which any duty can be done or any grace received. Again, the present is the only time in which any duty can be done or any grace received. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. We'll see each other on Sunday. Let's talk politics. Till then, good night. And that's on Sunday. Please, God, we'll see each other.
What are we going on with tonight, man? I kind of disappointed tonight because I want Trinidad to win, you know what I mean?
Trinidad.
Yeah, we go out with that one. Yeah, correct. I like that one. So, folks,
we had to go out with your song.
Yeah, we're going out with that.
We had to go out with your song.
All right, folks. Good night. We see everyone on Sunday.
Good night to you, Uncle Tommy.
Yeah, man. On Sunday, talk.
To all the supporters out there.
Wait. Sorry. You can't go yet.
All the supporters.
I forget. I ain't do the closing comments in the chat. Right. Hold on, I can't do that. We can't do them that. We can't do that. All right, folks. Let me get it. Let me get that right here quick, okay?
Not do that.
Not do that. Can't do that. That is not nice. Anthony Ford out the East says, good night, Wall Street, Tommy, COP, and all in the village. Be safe out there, people, till Sunday. Yeah, thank you. Miss Santa Cruz says, till Sunday, God willing, stay safe, stay blessed, stay dry and hydrated. Thank you, Miss Santa Cruz. Carla Yan Hip says, good night, people. Work in the morning, please, God. Thank you, Carla. Miss Santa Cruz, closing comment. Grudges doesn't make you stronger. They first make you bitter. Forgiving doesn't mean you're weak. It sets you free. Unknown. Thank you. Cool Runner says, don't let anyone rent a space in your head unless they're a good tenant. I like that one. Yeah, that's the one I used before too as well. Thank you, Cool Runner. Ken John said, good night, Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy, Mr. COP. Blessings, be safe, and shalom, me going. Right? Okay, folks, we are out of here. We're going out tonight with Trinidad from Wall Street. No, Trinidad from Mr. Florida. Trinidad. Let's go.
Dedicated to champion. Trinidad and Tobago champion. Yeah. Sunrise over love into concrete and steel. Dusty track where young dreams start to heal. Mama said, child, your feet got a story to tell. Not about dollars and cents, but where champions dwell. He train in the rain on the hillside so steep, while others slept sound while the cities are beat. They call him Wall Street, yeah, a name full of grace, but his currency speed and he set the whole pace. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold, Johnny, 1 bronze for me. Shining Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun with fire in his stride. May the whole nation stand up with pride. Mexico City, altitude bite in the lungs. Some stumble heavy, felt like thin air stung. But Wall Street, he breathed it like Trini sunshine. Hear the starting gun crack, that moment was his time. First race, pure lightning, left rivals in smoke. Gold medal gleaming, broke the altitude yoke. Second race, pure fire, heart of a lion. Another gold shining, Trinidad's bright beacon. The crowd roared soca, from the stands to the sky. Wild out as just whispered, how did he fly? Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Third race legs heavy, oxygen thin, but love until spirit burn deep from within. He dug to the roots where the strong trees grow, where the steel pan rhythms make the tough hearts glow. Bronze on his chest, yeah, hard-earned and true. Proof that the fighter in him always pull through. Not just the codes, but the grit in the fight, shining like stars in a Mexican night. From the yards of the town to the world's highest stage, he wrote history's page, turning down to a maze. Jah guide his feet on a red Mexican clay. Carry the red, black and white every single day. No Wall Street Tower, no ticker tape sound, just the roar of his people on familiar ground. Love until raised him to struggle the song, gave him the strength to prove the world wrong. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free, bread. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun with fire in his stride. Heard the whole nation stand up with pride. Stand up. Yeah, love until breeze on his champion's face. Mexico dust on his running shoes, keeping pace. 2 golds glow, 1 bronze gleams low. Mr. Wall Street's where the real riches grow. Not in the towers, but the track and the heart. Trinidad and Tobago from the very start. 1 love, 1 life, run on. Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Trinidad and Tobago champion.
At least